Not in a lecherous way, more like he's logging details into a mental database. Nothing prepared me for being face-to-face with Archer. Not the photos I saw online, not the glances I've thrown in his direction at this fundraiser. I'm unprepared for how insultingly handsome he is, now that he's right in front of me. "Shame," he responds, before ordering a bourbon from the bartender. "And whatever she was having." He tosses down a few large bills, like he can't be bothered to find out how much our drinks cost. His eyes never stray from my face, even while he folds the cash into a money clip, an honest-to-God money clip, and tucks it into his front pocket. I watch him back, incapable of looking away. I expected Archer Owen to be smarmy, presumptuous, a touch disingenuous. His playground is nightclubs. Doesn't that scream cheesy? Not that I'd expected him to arrive with an entourage, but why wouldn't he? It wasn't hard to picture a scantily clad girl hanging off each of his arms, or security guys with earpieces flanking him. Instead, I'm presented with a cool, crisp billionaire who trotted out a marriage proposal before he learned my name. Interesting. One tanned hand hugs his rocks glass, and he lifts it, waiting for a toast. I lift my own glass, tapping it against his. Our eyes lock while we each take a sip. He licks his lips, swallows, and turns his head toward the sound of raucous laughter coming from the other side of the room. I'm suddenly distracted by his neck. I can't recall admiring a throat before. By the time I snap my gaze north, I encounter inquisitive eyes. Definitely not a cheesy nightclub guy. This man has layers. You're taking my refusal well. I tear my own eyes away from him, color-changing hazel, often mistaken for green in certain light, to study the thinning crowd. I have a few precious minutes to ask what I came here to ask him. He's kept my attention. Can I keep his? Playing it cool is a risky strategy, but it's the one I'm going with. Is proposing marriage to strangers at the bar typical for you? There's nothing typical about me, Wildflower. His mouth flinches, but he doesn't give me a smile. Of the photos I found online, I didn't find a single one of him smiling. I'm surprised by how much I was hoping for one, and pulling a smile out of him instantly becomes my next goal. Focus, Talia. Right, I'm here for a reason. And it's not to admire Archer Owen's tanned throat or trick him into smiling for me, though I'm curious how a grin would reshape that impeccably groomed beard of his. Also, Wildflower? The nickname came out of nowhere. He didn't explain. I'm not going to take the bait and ask, where's the fun in that? Earlier tonight, when I met Vivian Vandemark, better known as Nate Owen's fiancée and Archer Owen's future sister-in-law, she warned me of Archer's prickly disposition. I'm not picking up prickly from him. His boldness is aggressive, captivating. This excites me, but not because I find him achingly attractive. Well, not only because I find him achingly attractive. I'm excited because my instincts were correct. He's the perfect candidate for my offer. First time. Flirty, forward banter is quickly becoming his signature. At a fundraiser or nearly being proposed to at a bar, I quip in return. Either, both. He rolls one shoulder, like he couldn't care less about the answer. His gaze is locked on mine, refusing to leave. First time on both counts. A smile pulls my mouth. I can't help it. This is the most fun I've